Q.
Yeah, so we're getting Q for season 2 of Picard.
The return of Q. Hello, Mr. Q.
Yeah, and that is really, I mean, honestly, the one thing about Picard, I know there was a lot of criticism about it, and we've criticized it, but just bringing back people we really care about is just, we just need more of that in season 2. Give us more, you know. And the fact that John Delancey is coming back, and you can tell it just from the little interview they had on there that he's just tickled. He's so excited to be doing it. We actually sort of predicted that Q was going to be coming back to Picard last year. Remember?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had a whole theory that we were going to do it. We ended up not doing.
We didn't do it, but it was something that we talked about, and there was even this scene, I think, with like that looked like it was going to be him,
right,
in the first season of Picard, and it ended up not being him. But so now, just having it coming out that he is definitely coming out. So one of the cool things that was talked about was there was a kind of a little bit given away about what Q. So Q's coming in. He's going to be. He's going to come in. His words. He's going to be coming, or Patrick Stewart said this. He's going to be coming in at a shattering moment in the episode.
Right.
So when he does come in, now we know about it, so we're going to be like bracing for it the whole time. But had they not told us that he was coming back, he'd be coming in a moment when we didn't expect him to be coming in.
Right.
It would be a challenging moment for Picard, something where, the words that were used were, he will come in at a shattering moment in the episode. And I do mean shattering. So what does that mean? So I think there may be literally something breaking.
Right. That's what it means.
Right. When this happens. So we got to be waiting for that moment where and it's going to be, I promise you this, it's going to be at a moment when Picard is at his lowest and most terrible moment.
Bro, we already know.
Okay.
We already know. Picard, the intro for Picard, when the shards are falling in, all that, remember in the very intro, like the intro series, when like the Picards of shard are falling down on the ground and the roots, and it's going to be something like that, where like he breaks like the mirror or something, shatters the mirror, and those pieces are going to have some CG effect where they like reassemble and bring him into like this area with Q or something.
Well, that makes sense. And it says here, I mean, they talked about when they talked in the little trailer, it talks about Q kind of comes on and says the court never ends. What is it? The trial never ends. The trial never ends, right? Because of obviously when, in the first episode of first couple episodes of TNG, when Q is introduced, he's putting humanity on trial.
Right.
And Picard's kind of always been in that situation. Now, what's going to be interesting is Picard is also going through some torment with his Borg identity. And they've talked about the fact that in season 2, that's going to play a part.
Yeah, he's a robot.
My guess, what's that?
He's an android.
Sort of. Yeah, I guess technically he is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's an android. Yeah.
But his essence, that's right. That's how he's going to live for a long time. Because I got to tell you, Patrick Stewart, if he looked old last year, bro, seeing him on this Paramount Plus thing, he is getting ancient quickly.
Yes.
He feels like, bro, even older. I mean, I get it, he's older, but holy cow, he seems.
It's been like 4 years. It's been 4 years since when he was on Picard. That was him 4 years ago.
I'm sorry, what?
When they started shooting Picard, it was 4 years ago.
It's not been 4 years, has it? What is it? What are we in?
4 years since they started shooting that series.
Really? Yeah. Time has flown by.
And we're seeing him live right now. So
because we got Picard in 2019, didn't we?
Right.
So 2019 was Picard.
Right.
So you say they started in 2017? No.
Yeah, they started. They for sure. I would say at the very minimum they started filming that in 2018.
Okay, so let's just say 3 years.
Because they announced it. When did they announce it? We know this.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head anymore, but
before the second season of Discovery.
Yeah. No. It did. It was announced before that. Actually, it was announced during the first season, at the end of the first season of Discovery.
Right.
I think they announced it. Yeah,
that's right.
But I'm looking up here real quick. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, he's 80 years old. So, you know,
Yeah. Bottom line is,
honestly, the bottom line is he is at the top age for an actor to be still doing this. So major kudos to him that and I got to tell you, he's still loving it. He doesn't want to stop. He talks about how excited he is to be taking his character into the next season. If he can hold in there, you can maybe see him for 2 more seasons, bro.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, if he can stay healthy and he can stay in there, he's liking what he's doing. He's part of the writing process.
Right.
He's developing his character where he wants it to go. I mean, I can see, I would have told you before that he's gone after season 2. Right?
Yeah, but at one point, is this elder abuse?
If he's enjoying it, it's not.
Okay.
If he wants to do it, it's not. I mean, you know, if he's in his 80s and he wants to keep playing, you know, Jean-Luc Picard, then let him, as long as he, you know, he can pull it off. And he's a shadow of what he used to be, but you got to remember he's 80 years old. And I think we don't want to judge that too harshly. So now that I say he seems ancient, well, he is ancient. So, yeah. And the fact that he's still acting is, you know, hey, kudos to you.
Dude, he probably wants to secure his legacy and die in uniform.
Why not?
Right?
Doesn't every sailor want to die in uniform?
Dude, if my legacy was like pretty much like Star Trek, and I was a captain, I would definitely want to make sure, like, that's how I went out. Like, I went out in my golden years in uniform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be like the most notable captain of all time, period.
That's a good point, yeah. A couple things about Q that Jean-Luc said is, so Q is not going to get the hand over the face thing. He got, you know, when every time Q would show up and Jean-Luc Picard would just kind of lose it, you know, a little bit. You know how he'd show up and be like, So he's not going to do that. He said there will be a reaction, but he's not going to give him the hand over the brow treatment.
Yeah, that seems like a wasted opportunity.
And I'm going to go ahead and read the exact quote so that everybody understands it and can kind of break it down the way that they want to do it. So Q's arrival is, as it often was, utterly unexpected, but also comes at a shattering moment in the episode. And I do mean a shattering moment. Whether it is connected to Q or not, I am not actually quite sure, but there is significant trauma. So Picard's going through some sort of trauma when he shows up. And it could be related to Q, but they're not sure yet. And in fact, at the moment, Patrick Stewart is working on how the trauma of the moment hangs around Picard for quite a substantial part of the episode. And then there he is. So here's what you can get from that. Q is going to show up at the end of the episode.
Right.
You know, which makes sense. So bad stuff's going to happen. And then at the very end, you're going to be like, hello, Picard.
Hello, right. Picard.
Right. And then we're going to have to wait until
next week. I made myself look older so that your feeble human mind would understand.
I couldn't just let you age all by yourself, Picard.
Yes, Picard. Yeah, that's the excuse because, like, you know, the Qs don't age. So
right, yeah. I'm so excited to see him come back. I hope they don't pull he's there for half an episode and then that's it. I really hope that we get to see him at least a couple times, or he's a part of the season 2 storyline.
Yeah, we do have a theory on that, but I don't want to kill it. So
we gonna do one,
bro? We talked about this.
Okay, so we're gonna do it. Okay, so in the future, look forward. We're gonna do a whole video on it.
We have a theory about Q and how it connects to, you know, certain thing. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, moving on. That's good. Good breakdown of the Q thing, man.
Yeah, that's exciting. So can't wait to see John.
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.